Hey y'all, welcome back to the channel. It's been about a month since I've made a video and I haven't canned anything. I haven't pressure canned anything. Dry canning is a whole nother world. I figure most of you know how to do that, and there are several methods to do it. And I don't believe that there's very many people out there now that believe truthfully that America is not beyond falling, just like all the other great empires in the past have failed. And mainly if you study history, then a lot of people will tell you it's over many different things, but I personally believe that it is judgments of God. That's my belief. This is my channel. There we go. However, today we are here to learn about how to make cranberry juice. And this is some that I made last year. Get it up here close. Still got my cranberries in the bottom. And so I try to make quite a bit of this because it's seasonal. And I don't know if you can see this, I've got 5 bags that are 12-ounce bags of cranberries. This recipe is super simple, so let me readjust the camera and we'll get right to it. Alright, clearly this is too many bags to do. Well, right now I'm only going to do 4 quarts. And I should have got a bigger bowl. So I've already got my jars. These are cold jars. Each recipe calls for 1.5 cups of cranberries. It's close enough. I like to do one thing at a time. That's a little extra, but put them over the other one. All right. Let me see. Oh, I wanted to shout out to the people who have made comments. Maybe they are deleted before I can respond. I go back today, I had one, and I went back and tried to respond, and I just could not find your comment. So if you're watching and that's happened to you, I apologize. I try to respond even to my critics that don't like the way I do things. You know, everybody needs love, even the critics, right? So, there's that. Keep count. This one's full. There's a full. And get to my last jar. Then after we get, that was a healthy cup. After we get our 1.5 cups cranberries, and we still have, well, just about enough to get a 1/5 quart out of 2 bags. So there's your gauge. Then 1/2 cup sugar. Didn't quite get it full. And so we keep this video short. I'll pause it until after I get all of my sugar in. Okay, so now the only thing that's left, I'm on well water. We're going to fill them bad boys up to about the 1-inch line. I will stir that, make sure we don't have any air pockets. Where did I put my stick? Gotta get my stick. Now you will notice that after you finish this, it will not look like that first jar that I showed you. You're going to have to wait at least 6 weeks. I'm going even with 8 weeks. So, here we go. That's one in. And we're just going to continue that process until all of these jars are full. Some people are going to say, well, you should have washed the berries. I'm pressure canning it, for crying out loud. Alright, so I'm one of those people, okay? You can water bath, and the time to water bath, because I know somebody's going to ask because they don't have a pressure canner. The time to water bath this is 25 minutes. Had to think for a minute. Alright, there's another one. I don't know if I'm the only one, but after I put my lids on, then I go back and retest how much finger tight I put on, because I get to talking. I'm liable to crank that bad boy down. Alright. I hope y'all have had a wonderful Veterans Day. I'm certainly thankful for all the vets. My son is a vet. I have cousins, nephews, aunts, and uncles that have all elected to serve this country, and I'm thankful for that. We have our problems, but this is still, in my opinion, the best place on earth to be living. I thank God that I was chosen to live in America. Alright, now let me show you this. Get you back over here. Hopefully this will be alright. We are going to set this canner on high. Uh-oh. In 10 minutes. Make sure your vent is open until it counts down. I'm not going to make you watch that, so I'll pause it for now. Hey, while this is counting down, I also wanted to thank each and every one of you for subscribing. When you like a video, just hit the thumbs up. That's liking it. Leaving a comment. As I've already said, I try to respond to everybody, but it really helps the channel to grow. And speaking of that, I just now checked, and we are at 3,458 subscribers in our new and old survival. Man, that's a blessing. I'd have never thought that, you know, there'd be that many people that'd be willing to watch an old country hick do things the way he does. Now, the reason I did this is so my children can have a video log, and if I'm gone, they can go back and watch Daddy. And sorry. So, kids, if you're watching this, Daddy loves you. Mama, Angel, love you too, baby. Well, she just beeped, and as you can see, it pops up E10. At that point, you can close the vent. Some people say that you can't. In my manual, it does say that you can close the vent after that time. So it'll count down. Sometimes it won't even go all the way to 1, but you'll start seeing it count down to 9, 8, and then it may just go into the time cycle. So once the time cycle is up and I let it depressurize naturally, then I'll bring you back. All right, the canner has went ahead and finished the cycle, the 10-minute cycle, and it has depressurized. Actually, it took about 45 minutes for it to do that. So now we're going to open it, and as a precaution, I have heated up my jar lifter, and I've also heated up, let's see, it looks good, heated up the rack underneath that towel. after I set these down, I'm going to bring you in and show you what it looks like at first. Okay? So there's a lot of stuff that you can do with this. I like it, just cranberry juice. But if you so desired, then you could replace the water with something like apple juice. So you can have cran apple or grape juice, white or Concord. And all right, we're done there. What am I doing? So here, oh, sorry. Didn't mean to be crowding you. Let's get you over here. And I started to pick one of them up. That would have been a mistake. You see, my berries are floating. The sugar is at the bottom. Now comes the hard part. You gotta let that stuff sit, guys and girls. And eventually, it'll look like that. See how clear that water's looking? So, once these cool down, I'll put a date on them. I always like to check my rings. I'll put a date on them, let them sit. I don't like to start pulling them off the shelf until really about 8 weeks at the very earliest, or when you see that that sugar on the bottom has dissolved. Well, once again, I appreciate you stopping by and visiting today. It's been a pleasure for you to give up your precious commodity, time. Now, I have a recipe for a Jamaican style black bean that I want to pressure can. However, I've never pressure canned black beans. So if you have a favorite recipe, I'd really like to lean towards Cuban style or Jamaican style, something that's got a little pizzazz to it because I like heat. Then please drop it in the comments, and if I pick your recipe, then we'll definitely make sure that you're notified and call you out in that video. So pray for our country, be good to each other, and I'll catch you hopefully real soon in another video. God bless.